started a recording. I'll record this parallel here also. Okay. So today we will do three things. One is there is one medical case which I worked on yesterday. I'll share that. Secondly, there is one Jamapal case which I worked yesterday or day before yesterday. I'll share that. And third thing is basically because in the first medical case you realize that the nakshatra helped to solve the case. So how I done the nakshatra ka notations I'll show you, and you'll be required to do similar this thing on those lines. Just one minute. Other class of it. So just 1 minute. Just have a look at this case. As usual, that idiot Amazon has to come at this thing. So the Amazon and the DMart people have to come when I start my class or I'm in the middle of a meeting. Till then they are dead. Anyway. So Swati is only later join because she had only shared the case. Swati, are you in? Swati.
Good morning, sir.
So Swati had shared this case about somebody she knows. So she'll be able to help with the details. Now this person was having a swelling in the ankle, na? Ankle ke niche, bro. Swati.
Yes, sir.
In the ankle region, feet region. So the doctors could not find out the reason behind it. Oh, so then basically, this is the D1 chart. I'm going to talk about Lal Kitab also. Does anyone of you practice Lal Kitab?
I just read some principles of Lal Kitab.
Okay, but anyone of you practicing Lal Kitab?
Like some of them I have tried, but the basic ones actually.
Okay. So this beach maker chart is the Lal Kitab chart, which I'll discuss later if time is there. This is the D1 chart here, no? This is the Jamapal chart. The rest of the things. So here, I normally cast the Jamapal chart first. So from here, what can you make out? What is going on? The leg is hurting. What should
Do we look at 12th house?
correct?
Make it 11th.
So 12th house Lord is Manasi, what is the 12th house Lord?
Moon.
Correct. So where is moon?
First house, overall health.
So moon is
So,
approach Kavipu.
yeah.
So there is some connect between moon and Kavipu. Kavipu is catching snake. Snake is in what nakshatra? Just see the purple and see here. So if you remember last time also I told you all, take the Navmanch also into play.
Hmm.
Snake is in the Navmanch of Jupiter, third pada. So three, remember I told you 3 is 8 from 8. So in a way that is also medical issue or accident or some sort of a medical issue, correct? And since the foot is hurting, which we know, in the 8th house, it is the 12th Rashi of the feet, and Mars, which is pain, inflammation, is here with Mercury. So from here, basically we can make out that something related to moon is involved. And basically in this case, it's the 12th lord. Something related to snake is involved. Snake, when you realize it should be basically Rahu Ketu. Correct? So basically, see, you will not get a direct answer over here that okay, moon is the cause of the problem and snake is the problem, but it is going to give you a hint over there. So it is trying to say, look for something related to moon, look for something related to Rahu Ketu in the D1 chart. Okay. As of now, frankly speaking, I have not got to the level where we can give the answer from the Jamakol, but I'm sure there must be some way. But the connection I've got in most of the cases when I cast the Jamakol chart first, it tells me where to look for and what I need to see. Okay. So now if you go to that person's D1 chart, what can you see? I want you all to analyze it now. If possible, don't see this. What do you think?
Moon is debilitated.
Huh?
Moon is debilitated over here.
No, moon is not debilitated. Moon is in the 7th Rashi. 8th Rashi become debilitated. No, of course,
Rahu in 8th house.
Rahu is 8th house.
Hmm.
Okay. तो उसका क्या?
8th is
उसका 12th का
8th is for health, na?
8th is not health. 8th is surgeries, accidents, obstacles, that sort of a thing.
And lower portion of the body, right?
No, Saturn is lower portion of the body, but one thing which you have said unknowingly is this is in trine to the 12th house. Okay. Now, why would this Rahu hit this? Or when would this hit? Can someone tell me? A yoga is there when you see it in the D1 chart, but it has to get activated at some point. What is that some point? I told you there are 3 reasons why.
In the
Sorry?
in the same
Transit.
degree.
No, transit. See, for any event to happen, there are 3 things. No, one is that yoke should be there in the D1. Second is the transit should activate. Actually, in the transit also, there is one step further which I'll take up later on, where Jupiter and Saturn need to also sort of coincide. So that will come to later, but just now transit needs to activate. Or third is that you do it yourself against, as per your free will. So now here in this person's D1 chart, we can see that okay, Rahu is indeed hitting the what is it called?
Presence.
It is hitting the 12th house of feet. So when should this actually activate? When Rahu either Dasha is on,
Mercury,
no, Dasha is the Dasha of this on. You have to see, you have to keep checking here. Now, if you go and see your sun, Surya, where is Surya? Surya is in Purva Bhadrapad, Purva Falguni. So it is not in anything to do with Rahu. Saturn, where is Saturn? Saturn is here. Saturn is in Uttar Falguni. So it is nothing to do. Mercury is here. Mercury is in Magha. So again, nothing to do with Rahu in a way. So the dashas are not in any way helping. So what is it that you need to check? I have given the hint on the D1 itself.
So, if Rahu is maybe transiting the 12th house in a similar degree.
Correct. So this, when I show, the blue one always indicates the Rahu transit and the brown one always indicates the Saturn transit. So if you see this fellow here, I'll just mark it like this. Can you see this? An exact trine to that, because it is in 3. If I take it here, sorry, not 3, it's in 9. Please understand. See those boxes which are put outside here. Can you see 9 here? And can you see 9 here, which I have now put the blue on top of that? Can you see this 9? And can you see this 9 which I have hidden now? So is Rahu exactly plumb on top of the moon over there? This is where moon is. The blue thing that what I've shown is the natal moon. I'll erase all this so it will be clearer for you. Who's not understood? Anyone not understood? Put your hand up. Okay. See, pay attention. This is the position of natal Rahu. Correct? This is the position of natal moon, which is the Udayam Lord, ascendant Lord. Honestly, correct? Now, you know that the 159 is either a Khekda or an equal L. You remember those aspects. So basically, the 9, the 5th aspect of Rahu will come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically, Rahu could possibly be hitting moon. So is Rahu hitting moon? So Rahu is in, what is this number over here? This is 9, if you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This is the tabulation which I have made. It's not the Pada. It is just to get the last class I had explained that. So this is 9 over here, where the transiting Rahu has come in. And here, if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, the blue means that moon, natal moon is there. Moon is in 9. So is there an exact head-on hit to the moon? Correct? Now, this what is it called? Nakshatra is Purva Bhadrapad. Now, if you see this, This is how I've made for all the things. I just took an extract to show you how you need to do it. So for Jupiter, body parts and diseases, you need to do this. You'll have to do a little bit of research and do this. If I give you my entire research, it's like giving you the entire thesis in your hand. So I'll be telling you as we go along, but you will have to do some homework on your own. So I've done it this way. So Uttar Bhadrapad is the body parts, and this is across different scriptures or books or whatever. So you will see body part here, you might see body part over here, you might see like that alag also. So body part, if you see feet, you can see over here. Okay. Sole of the feet, you can see over here. If you see body part here, ankle, feet, toe, can you see the disease it is causing? Swelling of the feet. If it is in the fourth pada, it's feet and toes. Fourth pada, feet and toes. Now, if you see this is in the third pada, moon. Correct? Moon is in the third pada. Now you know how fast moon moves. So this person must be 60 plus, at least 65 plus, I think. So at that time, the timing must not be accurate for sure. None of the timing is accurate. So I always consider plus 1 or 2 here is okay. So it's like saying almost fourth pada here. Can you see fourth pada here? So once you use this sort of a data bank, you immediately know that Uttar Bhadrapad stands for ankle, feet, toes, swelling of feet, all these things. And Rahu is supposed to activate events. So when Rahu came here, so when did Rahu come in? Rahu entered Purva Bhadrapad at this point. Now understand the calculation. I'm drawing it here for you to understand. Okay. Rahu will start here. So I'm calling this 30, correct? It will start at 30 degrees and it will go to 0 degrees. In how many months? 18 months. Correct? 18 months. So 30 degrees aane ke liye, it takes 18 months. So 1 degree is worth how much? So 18 divided by 30. Or you make this as 18 months and make 12 plus 6. 12 plus 6. बराबर 12 plus 6 is 18 months. So 18 months ही हो गया वो. So 18 months divided by 30. So 1 degree is worth how much? 18 divided by 30. 0.6. 1 degree. Correct? So in fact, instead of doing this, what you can do is 18 months divided by 9 pada. I'll do the this one. Just give me 1 minute. Sorry. I'll make it easier. 1 minute. See, 30 degrees, it spans 9 pada. That will be easier for you. So 1 pada is equal to how much? So 30 divided by 9. बराबर ना? How much is that?
3.33.
8.33.
3.33.
3.33.
30 divided by 9. 3.33. So 3.25 महीना. It goes into 1 pada. Okay. So 3.25 महीने पहले it has come here. So if you study the Gochar over there, something end of February it came in over there. End in February it came. From here to here 3.25 महीना हो गया. यहाँ से यहाँ 3.25 महीना. यहाँ से यहाँ 3.25 महीना. यहाँ से यहाँ 3.25 महीना. Then it goes out of the thing. So if
Manish, I think it should be 2 months.
Yeah, 2
Maybe
months. Sorry.
17 degree.
Yeah. Sorry. You're right. That's what I was wondering. मेरा calculation उल्टा कैसे होता है? It's basically 30 degrees. You cover 9 pada. Or 30 degrees, you cover 9 pada, na, barabar. So 1 degree is equal to, ऐसे किया था क्या? How have you done it?
So we can take 9 padas, it
No.
takes 18 months. So each pada will take 2 months.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my mistake. Oh, I'm getting confused. Nine,
One pada
So
will take 17
2 months.
3.33 degrees.
3.33 degree, 3.25 degree, 3.325 degree because it's 0.33, no? So it will be 0.25. Correct. So 9 pada, abhi just समझ लो, 9 pada जाने के लिए, this thing actually I do mentally. When I write it down, I get confused. 9 pada जाने के लिए it takes 18 months. So एक pada cross करने के लिए कितना है? तो 2 months. Correct. So basically, from here to here, it took 2 months. Now it is in this pada just now. So it will be there for 2 months, then 2 months, then 2 months, and then it is out of that. So that is what I had asked Swati yesterday, whether that person's pain started around 2 months back. And she said, yeah, it started exactly 2 months back. You understood? So basically what happened is when Rahu came like this, and at this point entered this fellow around 2.5 months back, this activated this hit. Can you see that? So basically, since it was, let us say it was here in the earlier this, sorry, it was here in this 2, it would have activated this 2. So it is coming close to this. Then it would have moved on and gone to 1. Then it would have come to 1. And then it came on to 9. And it is exactly on to 9. So if we say 2 months here, 2 months here, actually, if you, I think I've written it here somewhere, February end May it came, I think. Yeah, 25th February 2025 it came. So February 25 बोला तो कितना हुआ? March, April, May, 3 months gone. Pain started 2 months ago. So 1 month was in this fellow over here. This fellow. So it was a little far. So maybe the pain started, but she might have not have known so much of numb pain रहेगा शायद. When it came here, the pain started getting worse, or that swelling started getting worse. And now it is on this, so the swelling is at the peak. अभी जास्ती है क्या स्वाति? उनका that person's swelling is more?
Yes, sir. बहुत ज्यादा है, यानी ऐसा लगता है कि बहुत ज्यादा स्वेल अप हो गया, डबल ट्रिपल है स्वेलिंग.
So basically what we have come to here is that Rahu is hitting this moon and causing the problems. Correct? Rahu is causing the problems. Now the remedy. So basically we realize from Gamma, if you see now here, if you realize there was moon was involved in that. Moon was involved in that, which in this case happens to be the ascendant lord. Snake happens to be here, which happens to be in that person's case the Rahu. Jupiter, if you see, is Purva Bhadrapad. Okay.
But the moon is not ascendant lord, no? 12th lord.
Here, D1.
Acha, in the D1. Okay.
To tell you that from the Jama pole, you have to take inference what to see. It is trying to tell you, look at this, look at this, look at this. So what all is it trying to tell you? That is what I'm not telling you. This much I have understood about the D1 and Jama pole ka connection. I have not come to the level where I can give you the answer. But just by looking at Jama pole, I should be able to give you the answer. But as of now, I'm not at that level. So basically, what I'm trying to say is what Jamakol is trying to tell us is look at what is this thing called moon. Okay, look at snake, म्हणजे Rahu, and snake in Jupiter, something in Jupiter. You want to take it one step further. This is in the 11th house. Now you see the D1 chart. This is the 11th Rashi. This is Rahu. And this is Moon. Correct? All connections done. Manasi, correct? So basically, what I'm trying to get to over here is the connection between Jamakol and D1. This only with a lot of practice, I am also still duck, but this is what it is. Now the solution batao mere ko.
Yeah, how would be Jupiter connected to this?
Purva Bhadrapad nakshatra mein.
Acha.
See, this blue one is in this. Now I have removed all the names. I hope you all have got it by heart by now. But basically, this is Purva Bhadrapad, this is Uttara Bhadrapad, this is Revati, this is Satabhisha, this is Dhanishta, this is Shravan. Like that, I hope all that is by heart by now. I have removed it because there's too much of text around here. So basically, if you see, Rahu just now is in Purva Bhadrapad, which is Jupiter. And here what it was showing snake was in Jupiter. Now here it is in Punarvasu, but still it is in that. Correct. And it is posited in the 11th house. Now here it is the 11th Rashi. So thoda sa wo jara dimag lagna padta. Frankly speaking, what happened is when I saw this snake in Jupiter, it immediately, of course, I knew Rahu would be doing something, but I realized that Rahu, because Rahu is in the 11th Rashi, I know that. So two planets you have to follow it up, and it doesn't need to be on a daily basis because they are slow moving planets. Ki ye kahan baithe aur ye kahan baithe. Okay, so now the solution. Iska solution kya karna hai? What do we have to do? Now this is my Ghati solution. It is not ye.
Dada, do we have to consider the fact that Rahu plum on moon is all happening in the 4th house, which could be like heart related, that's causing the swelling, or do we have to go to that depth?
That can be the thing because even here, if you see the Karak over here, irregularity of the heart. So basically, we need to check on the heart. Ask that person Swati to get the check done for some. So it can mean that some low BP. उनको low BP चक्कर भी कराता है क्या कभी?
हाई बीपी है.
हाँ, so one of the two. Basically मुझे हाँ
हार्ट एनलार्जमेंट है उनका.
हाँ, so that is what. So here if you see circulation of blood, functioning of the heart, इधर ही देखो तो इसमें काफी सारे आ जाएंगे. So उसमें से one of the two, since what Manas is saying is correct, which it is there in the 4th house. Okay, and this is in the Rashi of Sun. Correct. Sun happens to also be the इधर ही है ना, what is it called? Kavipu भी वहां बैठा है with Sun. So there is some, and Sun is in the nakshatra of Moon. Moon is up down, up down, up down. So basically, some irregularities related to heart is the cause why this is happening. And Rahu, ek dhyan mein rakho, I told many times, if Rahu is involved in a medical case, the medical doctors find it very difficult to analyze and get to the point. See, there is diagnosis and there is prognosis. Once you have diagnosed it correctly, you have to do the remedy, which is the prognosis. So they cannot do the analysis only properly. They cannot do the diagnosis. It's not their fault. They are very good, but Rahu doesn't allow them to do that. That is the khasiyat of Rahu in a medical case. So basically, this Rahu is causing some sort of an irregularity in that person's heart. That is why this 4th house may moon in. Moon also, if you remember, last time I told you the pulse. Correct. And now Swati is saying that that person also has got enlargement of the heart. Correct, Swati?
यस सर। सर एक चीज और पूछनी है, आपने कहा कि राहु जो है वो डिल्यूजन देगा मेडिकल फेटर्निटी को डायग्नोस करने के लिए, तो क्या ये राहु का टाइम पीरियड निकल जाएगा तो डायग्नोसिस हो जाएगा प्रॉपर?
हाँ, पर मैं राहु वहां से निकलने के लिए इधर से 3 to 6 months ऑलमोस्ट है ना।
हाँ, जो आपने बोला था 6 मंथ्स तक स्वेलिंग रहेगी, उसके बाद ही अगर अपन करवाएं, अगर मेडिकल में यानी सजेस्ट करूं उनको कि आप उस समय बाद करवाइएगा टेस्ट।
Basically, the thing is, you cannot wait for 6 months. Suppose I'm just giving an example, okay? Not this person, just take any general case. Let us say somebody, because of Saturn and Rahu and Mars ka combination, has got a fractured bone, let us say. And we say after 3 months, the Rahu is going to go away, so then you can do the diagnosis. You cannot wait like that. No, so agar inka Rahu is hitting that heart problem and the BP is also high and the heart is irregular, you cannot wait for Rahu to go before that, because then that once a damage is caused, then it cannot be reversed. See, Sardi Khasi hai, so that planet going away, tabartab next day you will find a relief, which I have told so many times. I always keep saying, 3 din ruko ho jayega, don't bother. But this is not this. If that BP goes high, this goes high, and it damages some organ, then it is not correct. No. Now what has happened is, ask them whether they have approached a heart doctor. Have they done that? Any idea? Since they are known to you, have they approached a heart doctor?
Yes, sir.
So then the basic cause of the swelling in the foot is because of that. Uska, even the other thing is kidney ka also can be a thing, because Jupiter is liver and kidney ka thing. Actually, Venus is more of a kidney, but ये Venus के किसी में भी नहीं आ रहा है। अरे हाँ, ये देखना Venus के राशि में आ रहा है। This is Venus राशि ना, your 7th राशि। And 7th, just get asked. You will have to ask the doctor, but they will ask you to do a kidney functioning test. So you get the creatinine in level.
That already done. The reports are normal. Yesterday I called her and asked the same thing. Is because you told liver and kidney yesterday also on call. So I confirmed that. But she was telling कि reports अभी आई हैं तो सब normal है reports, बाकी तो heart का एक चल रहा है उनका treatment.
So kidneys का at least I know little bit because of my mother. Heart का I don't have an idea. So basically heart के वजह से भी swelling आता होगा पैर में, तो मुझे नहीं पता. But that connection is there. So basically the swelling in the feet is because of the heart. 5 minutes में meeting जाने वाला है. Once this goes off, come with the second link. All of you. So basically, now let's discuss the case for the analysis. Let's not get into the medical part, because that we are not capable of that. So basically we have understood one thing, that this Rahu. Now जल्दी से मेरे को इसका अपने level का घाटी level का remedy बताओ, which will ease that pain and problem for this lady. I have to move the Rahu out from there. So where do I put the Rahu? Rahu is in its own co-owned house. मेरे को बताओ स्वाति, ये हार्ट का इशू कितने दिन से है?
सर हार्ट तो बहुत सालों से है उनका, बहुत पहले से जो हार्ट एनलार्जमेंट है ना, उसके वजह से ट्रीटमेंट चल था, यानी जो दवाई है ना उसके लिए। आई थिंक अप्रोक्स 20-30 years फ्रॉम डाउन द लाइन।
उनका बेसिकली क्या, राहु एंड मून इज इन परमानेंट कॉम्बिनेशन ना. मून इज द असेंडेंट लॉर्ड ऑल्सो, एंड मून इज द 4th house ऑफ हार्ट. 4th इज द अपर पार्ट ऑफ द हार्ट, 5th इज द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ द हार्ट. So ये upper heart related शायद issue हो सकता है, enlargement or something in the upper part of the heart. Any idea upper है lower है कुछ स्वाति? No idea. Okay, ठीक है, जाने दो. That we won't know sir. But this is the thing.
हार्ट एनलार्जमेंट टोटल में है ना, उनकी साइज जो है ना, वो जो बड़ी हुई है ना हार्ट की, वो टोटलिटी में है, उसमें अपर हाफ लोअर हाफ का कुछ नहीं है.
enlargement obviously वो ऐसा ये नहीं होगा, but some problem must have led to that enlargement. No? So is it in the top auricles or need bottom ventricles? Auricles and ventricles और वो सब रहते हैं उसके अंदर, and the valves रहते हैं. So it is it.
I have to, I have to
So
ask
could be
for that.
could be a thyroid problem. Could be a thyroid problem.
क्या?
Thyroid
No
problem could be a thyroid. No thyroid.
No thyroid problem.
It is basically now for us to give her relief, we need to move this guy out, right? So if we move Rahu here to the 12th Rashi, it is not hitting the moon, but from here it is hitting, it can hit this. Correct? It can hit this. So where do we put the Rahu?
Sir, like in the periods of good nakshatra for heart, they might help, like Ashwini and Revati.
Ashwini is good for the heart. I don't know that.
Ashwini and Revati, like nourishment and care, basically. Like in that period of time, maybe they will have less trouble.
Yeah, I was actually thinking ki, yeah, here if you put the 8th from Rahu, if you put, it will be in Shadashtak with Rahu. So if Rahu is moved here to its place of obstacle, then it might make sense.
Also, 9th house from there, yeah, like if we move Rahu to 9th house,
9th
so
house,
again Jupiter's help can be taken.
9th house from where? From here.
Wait.
So this is here.
Yeah. So
But that
Jupiter's
has
help can be
fifth
taken.
aspect.
But if you put Rahu over here, it has the 5th aspect on this, no? Plus it is the
Yeah.
12th Rashi itself. It is the 12th Rashi also.
Jupiter.
Okay, this is 1 minute left. Let's just stop here and take on the next one.
How about in the
1 minute, I'm sorry.
11th?
Come back with the
Yeah.
next.